All right, you guys. Hello. Nice to see you again. I haven't posted in like 9 days because I've been working, and then also, I don't know, I just haven't really been doing a lot. Like, I've just kind of been working and going to the movie and washing my clothes. And also, I'm reading a new book. So I think that's like something that's been taking up a lot of my time. Being mortal. Yeah, being more being mortal. It's more of like a like you trying to figure out yourself type book, I think. But yeah, I just wanted to make this post because I feel like it will help me play out this YouTube channel more because it's like something big that's going on in my life right now. Like I moved to LA 2 months ago by myself, or almost 3 months ago now, by myself. Um, so yeah, I wrote down a couple things because I felt like it would be necessary, honestly, because I would remember, but I feel like I made it more detailed, honestly. I'm just gonna get started right now because I feel like it's a long list, and also I'm gonna show you guys my 2x2, I call it. It's like a room studio little thing that I'm in. No judgment. No judgment, you guys, please, because I'm doing it alone. Like I was 19 when I first moved in. I turned 20 August 3rd. So, hey. But yeah, first question. Well, not question, but first thing the reason I kind of okay. So the first reason I kind of moved here was because I really don't know what I want to do yet, as in like my career path, saying that I I have been saying my whole life that I want to be a dental hygienist because I feel like it's something that's always been there for me. Like I really do love dentistry and then also working people's teeth because my sister is a dental assistant, so she's always been like super, no, she was a dental assistant and she's always made it seem like it was a really good job. So I've always thought about it, and I'm 1 year into my schooling for it, as in like just my basics, like I'm not really there yet. So I moved just because I was very hesitant on what I want to do, and I've always wanted to move like by myself, which that's a perfect segue to my second question, which is moving away from home, like at a young age or any age, honestly, because like I feel like it mentally prepares you for life, but also it like puts you in a scenario where you can't have like not a bad day, but you just can't have a bad mindset. Like you're automatically working for yourself. You're automatically doing things on your own right from a young age. So it puts you in more of I think in a different mindset. But also, am I really in that mindset? I don't know. I have no clue. No clue. But yeah, I think that was one of the things like people say like you would regret it if you don't move. So I moved. I moved because I don't want to regret it in the long run. I don't want to make it known that like Houston is my forever home, because I do love Houston, because I have lived in Houston, Texas for so long, and I made so many great friendships, so many great connections there. But I don't know, Houston, it is never really sat right with me. Like it's like something, it did something wrong with me. But no, yeah, like it's a beautiful place. Like I love Houston. I'll always come back to Houston because my family lives there. But I don't know. Yeah, I have so much family in Texas that I will always come back to it. But I don't know if it's like something where I could live there anymore, honestly. But going to my third question now, making my younger self proud. I'm from a household where my mom was always working late nights, early mornings, most of the times overnights, because that's the job that she had. Um, we lived in a like 1 bedroom. There was 4 of us, so like it was always a tough decision, like stuff. But yeah, like I just always like my mom is doing great now, but I've always wanted to make my younger self proud, knowing that I've never had like the opportunity or the like nepotism. I never had the like opportunity to do these things. So I wanted to make sure that I did not fuck up this opportunity, you know? And I mean like the opportunity I made for myself, the opportunity that I did it. But yeah. A little more backstory is that I am from Indianapolis, Indiana. Um, my dad is illegal. So right after I was born, I was 2 years old. He got deported back to Mexico. So he was not in my life my entire life. He was not there for me. Well, of course, like he couldn't be, but yeah. So it was just me, my mom, and my siblings. So yeah, it was more or less like a struggling for most of my life. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to make my younger self proud and move alone and just like experience more life that I couldn't have done by myself a long time ago, you know? Like it was a me thing and a growing thing and an opportunity thing that I'm glad I did. Sorry. But moving on to the fourth question, I love movies and editing videos, like the editing videos, like the 2017 edits that you used to see on Instagram. That was me. That was me. I used to edit all the time with my cousin. So I've been doing that for so long, since I was like 12, 13 years old. And I've always loved movies, any movie, any genre. I've always loved film, photography. I used to do it a long time ago. Now I've started up again because moving here has taught me that like I can honestly have so many hobbies, and I do have a lot of hobbies that I think. But yeah, like I've always been always been in love with cinema, movies, films, like anything in the I've always wanted to become an actor. I've always wanted to become something. I know this sounds very cliche, but like I've always loved Disney shows, like the bad acting. That's me. I'm there. Where do you want me at? No, but like even serious movies, like I've always loved acting, loved film, loved anything like that. So I just kind of wanted to give myself like expose myself more in that since moving here, and I haven't yet, just because like I have no connections really, like honestly, me knowing no one in LA. But I just wanted to give my like self the knowledge to know that, and I'm getting better at it, I think. So yeah. Also, like I've been filming YouTube videos since I was 12 years old. Vines. I was filming Vines. I was filming stuff for like Musically, TikTok, always. So like I've always been like filming myself, being not like a actual YouTuber, but I've always been filming myself, always putting it on YouTube, just putting it private for like so long, like since I was 13, 12 years old. Because honestly, since I'm the youngest child and my mom's always working, my siblings were always out, or more or less like hanging out with their friends, doing what they needed to do. So I was always alone or with my cousins. So it's either me being with 10 Mexican children, which very annoying, very annoying, but also like that's family right there. But like, or it's that, or just me alone on my phone doing whatever. I have no fucking clue anymore. But yeah, like filming myself, filming Vines, like it's always been a thing for me. So I've always wanted to become a YouTuber, but like everybody says that. But I genuinely did. But we'll see. I do love just filming myself because I'm alone again. So like I was always alone as a child, and now I feel like it has shown so much in me that like I've always wanted to be more or less alone. Like I love my family to death, like genuinely, but like being alone is like crucial for my day to day. But yeah. Right, now I'm gonna show you guys how I moved here alone, 19. So of course, I've worked since I was 16 years old. So I work 40 hours every day. Well, it wasn't 40 hours technically, it was like 38, 36, stuff like that, to save up to move. Saving, of course, saving a lot of money just for like first month's rent, and then also the deposit. Like I found an amazing opportunity, like place. So like it wasn't too bad for me because I scoured the internet. I mean, I scoured the internet. I mean, I looked everywhere. Everywhere you can think of, I was there. I was there looking, going crazy, feral, messaging everybody. So I found an amazing place. So I'm gonna show you guys it because it's very small. I called it 2x2 because it's literally me. That's the only person that can fit in here. But yeah. Also, one thing I wanted to say is that moving here, it has been very difficult, I would say, because coming from Houston, Texas, where my room was two sizes of my whole entire studio apartment, it has been like a downgrading in the living sense. Like my living day-to-day place is very small, which makes me want to go out more. So I feel like it's like it was a good thing that I moved to this such a small place because now I want to be out more. Now I feel a need to want to explore more, which I do. So I'm very glad that I did make that decision, or the quote unquote downgrade in my living sense, because now I can go out hiking 2 miles away at the Griffith Observatory. Like it's crazy. Like I'm very blessed that I can do it and that I did do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys my 2x2 that I call it. You guys can call it that too, because you guys are gonna see that I have to like makeshift so much stuff that I feel like I'm proud of what I have done, because it wasn't like this whenever I moved in 2 months ago. So yeah, um this was that. Also, if anybody else is reading this, please let me know, because it's such a good book. Like I've really been like, this is my first book I've read 2025. Fuck. But but yeah, at least I'm telling you, you know. But yeah, this is my first book because I feel like I've been so busy like moving and doing everything that like my goal was to read at least 3 books in 2025, and I can still get there. Like we still have like 3-4 more months. But yeah, please please recommend any books that you think would be good for starter readers. Honestly, like I like fiction, I like fantasy, I like everything. Maybe not smut, but I haven't read it yet. But yeah, yeah, just comment down below if you have any questions. But yeah. All right, you guys, this is me behind the camera, but this is my door. I have my school backpack right here, my satchel, I think my hat's right here. This is my makeshift, well, not really makeshift because it has like a little door on it. This is the cable for the Wi-Fi. My vinyls that I was gifted. This is all my clothes. I can say that I do have a lot of clothes and that I used to like thrift all the time. So check out my Depop if there's anything on there right now. But yeah, I have all these. My pants, leather jacket, my puffer, all my jackets, shirts, more shirts. My shoes are all down here. My Trader Joe's bag that I use for some like groceries. Moving on, this is my friends as well, because I'm like really, like I haven't really bought anything yet for this place just because like I've been so busy working. I have my rug that I got, my bed that takes up most of my space, my Dobby, of course, because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, my AC candle that I was gifted as well. This is my lamp that I just got. It looks better at night. I promise it looks better at night. This is where I had you guys before on my laptop. I think it's a MacBook 2020, 21, something like that. Yeah, but this is my little makeshift kitchen. I eat out a lot, I'm not going to lie, because like I feel like half the reason I did move to LA too, because I eat so much food that that like I have to eat out. Like I have to. Like there's no point in me living close to like these great places for me not to have it. This is like my oil that I have just to like put on my skin, my chopsticks, my lighter, my camera. I don't know if I told you guys, but I do photography. So this is my camera. I have like my wallet, of course, like things for the camera. My glasses cleaner right here. This is my refrigerator. It's I'm gonna show you guys. It's kind of small, only in the sense that I'm glad it is because it fits fine. I have my bananas, my avocados, my seaweed, my plates, and then I have my little out of San Luis from Mexico from my friend. But yeah, this is my 2x2. My restroom is right here. I really do like the door. Like one of like the first things I noticed was the color of this place, and then the outside of it's really, really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit only because I don't know how dirty it is. Like, I don't think it's that dirty. My shower, it's pretty small. I'm not gonna show you guys the inside only because like, why would you want to see that? This is my, I also have it in 3x. Sorry, 5.5. So you can see more at once. But yeah, this is me. My pants that I wear all the time. These are my clean towels. But yeah, this is it. This is my 2x2, as I have been saying. Let me go all the way in the corner so you can see. Also, if anybody is good with designing stuff, like I would be down to do a video like that, like buying a whole bunch of stuff for my 2x2, for my small studio, as I say in quotations. But yeah, that's it for the video, you guys. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how I'm living for the past 2 months. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay in LA just because like all my family is in Houston, and I do love Houston, but I also really, 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 really love LA so far. Like everything has been so beautiful. So yeah,